It is written in your law, ye are gods and children of the Most High. Greetings, blessed love, and a mighty royal welcome to my channel. This is I Am Life and Light Productions, and Just Sparks. I am your host. Today's topic of choice, we are gods and children of the Most High. So I pray each and every eye is up full and bright this day and living in the light of the mind, living in the light of their state fulfilled, living in their Sabbath. We do give thanks royally for each and every eye presence. Yeah, man, we give thanks for each and every eye's purpose, We take notice, for it's a joy in salvation to see each and every eye in existence. So we do give thanks and praises to the Most Mighty I Am, which in we all are, and are expressed in our different expressions. Yes, I pray each and every household is full of health, wealth, and love, and joy as we go through fullness of life, fullness of this beautiful experience, that is called life, wherein all things exist. Yes, So we do give thanks again, royally. Yeah, man. We are gods and children of the Most High. You see it? See the bird up there? I chirp through. Because it want to go up in its nest. And probably figure me sitting in the way that me go and see which part it go. It just fly up in there now. Yes, So, we are gods. We are all gods and children of the Most High. To which, Christ told them after they said they was offended with him because he say he's son of the Most High God. He's son of God. You see it? And they just didn't overs what he was saying. You see it? For, as I stated before, God is a verb and not a noun. It's an action word. God means to call, to invoke. You see? So when it say we are gods, children of the Most High, we are calling and invoking. Right? We are the children of the eye of the mind, the Most High. So we, the physical us, the physical body, the physical mind, the five senses, are but the creation or the child of the eye of the mind. You see? So when Christ came and he told them that he is the son of the Most High, he is the son of his Father, he is the son of God. You see? God means to call and invoke. So he is the sun. What is the sun? A light. He is the light of that which is called and invoked. And that is what we are. We are all the lights of that which is called forth and invoked into creation. That's who we are. Children of the Most High. And we are called forth and invoked by our inner eye, the eye of the mind. Conscious intelligence, who we are. You see it? So, we are gods and children of the Most High. It's very important to hold in meditation. You see? For without the knowledge of this, then we shall die like men and fall like one of the princes. You see it? So we have to know that we are gods and we have to experience it. Experience being God. Experience, what it is to create something and then experience it. And when I say create a thing, you're calling something into existence and experiencing it. You call for something and you sit still and know that you have already received it. That's something that you call forth. It's going to come to you. Whether it come by someone delivering it to you or it creates a sequence of conditions or a sequence of events where it will take you to that said thing. You see it? And this is what it is to be still and know that I am God. It takes no outside force. You know, you don't have to force in life. You don't have to battle with the world. You side with the outer version of the world and how it may seem so stressful and so, so difficult and so hard, so vengeful, but it is all an illusion. For all things on the outside of us is created by the inside of us, by our thoughts. You see? So if the world seems vengeful, it's because we see it as being a vengeful world. So then it will react thus in a vengeful way, and we shall experience vengeful things within our reality. You see it? And I want to mention again my school of thought that will be beginning this Saturday, the 19th of July, 2025. You see it? At 11:11 a.m. in the morning. And that will be Ghana time. But Eastern Standard Time, it will be 7:11 a.m. You see it? I think that will be a good time where, the ones them over there in the West can rise up early, being the Sabbath, the day of rest, which most of I get that day off, hold that day as a day of rest. Can rise up early in the morning to a wonderful meditation of upliftment, in the way of better thinking, in the way of thoughts creates reality. And with the right thoughts, you create the right reality. You see it? So that is the whole process of or purpose of my school that I have started. So I pray each and every eye will join in. In advance, I give thanks to each and every eye that have joined in already. You see it? Talking things into existence. So, yeah. We are God's children of the Most High. We are calling and invoking into our life all that we believe to be true. Yes, So, when we turn creation within, we see the truth of what creation is. And then we can change anything without. Yeah, man, it's the process, So I give thanks each and every time, when the eyes them come, listen to I and put a like and share the video and, even make a comment, because it's joyful. It brings joy to our heart to know that, another one can relate, another one can correspond, and that's how we build, because we're not in this here together. I am not surviving alone, even though I say that I am all there is. Of itself, it is a truth. You see it? And every eye is dwelling in I as a oneness. You see it? So, to the I am dwelling within the I as a oneness. You see it? So it is all a oneness, and that oneness is the whole that it makes up. You see it? So it's perfection within the balance of creation. You see it? To know that we are striving to become the real gods of creation. Being able to create for ourselves a world where only good exists. You see it? Meaning only the things them that we desire to experience, we experience. And that which is undesirable have no part with I and I. You see it? And the only way this can be accomplished is through the power of thought, the power of right thinking. being able to have dominion over your mind space, seeking first the kingdom of heaven, and all that shall be added after. Yes, I. So this is the purpose of the school of thought, to bring ones to the realization of their thoughts, of their mind space, and what it really is in creation. Yes, right. To know that we are the master builders, we are the grand architects of all that is. Every word song that you heard is we that spoke it. Yes, right. Every theory, every fantasy, every whatever it may be, is we that created it. You know, the aliens, the reptiles, the reptilians. All of this is we created it in thought, through meditation, through putting our consciousness, our awareness on these things, these different thoughts, and then giving it life, giving it substance, giving it love, and it grow and become and makes form and takes form in creation. It is I and I that is doing it all. That is why we have to be mindful of the things that we hold in our mind space, for we are creating it. Yes, right? And in order to realize this truth, we have to realize or experience the statement of be still and know that I am God. And when you experience that, you will know that you and your Father are one. And as I say that, it come back to a vision that I had when I was meditating a couple months ago. And I saw in my vision a father holding a son. Yes, right? And when I saw it in my vision, the meditation that came with it is that I am both my father and I am my son. Yes, right? And that is the relationship I must hold within myself, with my higher mind. Yes, right? And it brought great joy, because it showed me how much more I must practice to be still. Yes, right? Practice being still and allowing things to just take its process and see how things work itself out, which you just believing in yourself that it will. With no effort at all, life unfolds itself in perfect ways. And we was brought up in a world of rush and vanity and lust and all these other things, which is just the wrong application of thought that forces us not to see the truth of these things. Yes, right? So when you still down yourself, man, and you come out of that confusion which is created by this system, the system that be, and you're able to stand off and sit, with self, you really see the purpose of why they have created the system in that manner. It's just for distraction. Keep you distracted. And once you're distracted, you will never come to the knowledge of self. Yes, right? For the knowledge of self is all there is. So that's what the school will be teaching. Knowledge of self. The 24 steps in the master key system, is what we will be teaching and learning and studying together. You see it? That we may build a better today for ourselves and not tomorrow, for tomorrow never comes. Today is what we have. The best day is today to do all that we can. And today we start to bring change to our life by going into thought and rearranging our mind space, holding that which is good and right and acceptable for us to experience. And everything else, let it go. Be not judgmental. Condemn no one, lest you be condemned in the world that you are creating. It's right, remember, it's a mirror reflection. Whatever you're thinking on the inside shall be reflected to you on the outside. You see it. So, we're there in the balance, of time and space, knowing that everything, every seed, take its time to grow. Yes, I take its time to germinate and come forth and then grow and become a tree and then spread forth its branches and bear its own fruits, which shall in turn drop to the floor and grow into their own, trees and, become, it's all about the becoming, so what are we becoming? We are becoming that which we hold in thought, that which we hold in awareness. If we say the system, is destructive to I and I, then the system shall show itself destructive to I and I. Beside whatever we hold in thought, we create for ourselves the reality. So these are the things we must over and know, So we are gods and children of the Most High. We are calling and invoking through the eye of the mind. For we are the reflection of that very eye, the children, the son of calling and invoking, the manifested reality of that which is invisible. We are. Yes, right? So we are that which is invisible made visible. You see it? So declare it aloud. Ye are gods. Yes, right? Ye are the children of the Most High. And hold firm understanding to what it means, so that you can acquire in time your true power and your true identity within creation, which shall bring ever living salvation. Yes, right. To him that believe. Yeah, you got to believe to receive. Yes, right. And remember, belief is not something that is held in the outer world. It's something to hold in the inner world, in the world of thought, in the mind space where thought is alive and is being molded into form. That which you see without, which is form, the universe. You see it. So, as we go through, make sure you're molding that which you're desiring to experience within thought. Make sure that you're dwelling in your Sabbath, in your state fulfilled, knowing that all is already done. Everything is already paid for. Your life has been paid for. Yes, right? And you have been authorized. By the blood of Christ. Yes. By the blood of your representation within creation. For your blood is the blood of Christ. You are the one that was invisible, that take it form and become visible. The living Christ, the living word. Yes, right? Yeah. And that's so we there. So it's about seeking source. Going straight to the source, It is not hard. It is easy. It is in thought. And you go there. And from there, you shall see all things true for what it is. Yes, right? Being able to wait in a perfect balance. Yes, right? So I look forward to seeing each and every eye this Sabbath at 11:11 my time, 7:11 Eastern Standard Time. You see it? That we can hold us up an arrangement and a full enjoyment in the knowledge of self. Yes, I. I see it as great purpose, Yeah, man, it is great power, when one can come to self and be able to free self, heal self, you know, then one can be able to heal others, you know? Yeah, heal the world that you're in. You see it. Just by healing yourself. So that's how we do it. So to each and every eye, fullness of joy going through to each and every household. Peace, love, health, and wealth, abundance of prosperity. Yes, I give to each and every eye in word, in thought, that it may be made manifest to each and every eye, that the eyes them may experience the truth of creation. You see it? And what it is to really be wealthy. What it is to really be healthy. You see it? Yeah, not the possessions outside, but the thoughts that is held inside. For that is where the wealth is. That is where the health is. That is where all purpose lies. That is where all results stem from. The mind space. And once we seek it first and have dominion over it, all things that we desire shall be added to us in fruition. Yes, right. For it is about what we are desiring in creation, as to each and every eye what they're desiring in creation. Make them happy, make them joyful, make them smile, eat, drink, and be merry. You see it? And give thanks for the joy of mankind. You see it? And know that no one crucified no one outwardly in creation, but you must be able to crucify your old self and rebirth your new self. And that is the scripture, and that is what it's speaking about. For when they accused Christ of not being able to take himself off the cross, he turned to them and he said, "Is no man kill me? But it's I that have power to lay myself down and rise myself up again. This power is given I of I Father in heaven, which is the eye of the mind, that giveth you the power to transcend states, from one state to a next, from the state of poverty to the state of abundance, overnight." Yes, it is that Jacob that is spoken about, he that transcended by day and by night, you sight, and comfort a new being in thought, creating for himself a new reality that he is experiencing. This is our goal, but to each his own. Decide for each and every eye have their own degree of where they want to be in creation, within their manifestation, within their life. We must hold no limitations to whatever we desire to be, and be all that we can be, for we are the will that creates for ourselves that which we experience. For will it within, decide, our will also is not to be used outwardly, just like belief is not to be used outwardly, but to be used inwardly. The will is to be used inwardly. Decide, and you use the will in faith, controlling your thought in one way. You see it? In the way that you desire. How you want to see the outcome become. You hold your thought there and keep it there no matter what you see on the outside. And keep the feeling of that state fulfilled and it accomplished and done. You see it? And you will see what it means to be still and know that I am God. And just that act will increase your faith to do more. And as you increase in faith, as you do more, you increase more in faith. Right? And you shall become that pillar of light, that pillar of being that is spoken of in creation, all through creation. Right? The joy of salvation. The joy of saving thyself, being able to save everyone else. Right? Through thought. Yes, I royal people, so we do give thanks again for another royal session. You know? Pray each and every eye, love. Yeah, man. Joy, health, wealth, prosperity. Yeah, peace, man. True knowledge, true experience of the things them that have been placed before us. You know? Letting go of Babylon and their false interpretations. Reading for ourselves, thinking for ourselves, knowing for ourselves. You see it. So until such time, all I am